Hi there, I'm Cloud Creature, and currently I have a rather unhealthy obsession with Disney's Dreamlight Valley. This game has me getting up at 5 AM for a squirrel. Enough about my sleep schedule. Let's talk about why you're here. You want to know 10 things that I wish I knew before I started Dreamlight Valley, right? Right. So, let's get started. Number 1. Roles. You can't currently change them. So, what you pick for your characters, you're stuck with. If I had known this before, I would have made everybody a gardener, or I would have had more people to mine with me, or I would have had much less fishing people. And in fact, because I knew this by the time I was going into my second, because I had to restart the game. It's long story short, I time travelled by accident. When I did it again, I actually made some characters different roles because I knew you couldn't change them. So that is something I feel that is really, really important to know. And I wish I knew that before. Right. Number 2. Die. Furniture view. You can move almost everything. I say almost everything because you can't move that bloody pumpkin house in the Forgotten Lands at the moment. You can move through the rock behind it, but you can't actually move the house. But anyway, furniture view. As I said, you can move everything. You can even move those wells. Yes, that's right. Pick up that well, plonk it across blocked areas in that biome, and voila! You've gotten yourself a magical portal to the blocked off areas. But furniture view isn't just for moving your wells around, and it's not just for decorating either. The way I tend to use it is I tend to zoom out and I tend to just look around the map. I do this so I can find resources easily, and I do this to try and find those annoying dig spots, because I can't always see them. But yeah, it's a very nice way of getting a bird's eye view on everything and just being able to sort of navigate your way around like this actually helps you learn your way around everywhere. At the start, I was getting lost all the time, so what I kept doing was I kept zooming out so I could see everything. Anyway, I'm blathering on. Apologies. Number 3. Tree. Checking the critter collection is critical. Get it? Because critter. Awful, I'm sorry. Yes, check it daily, okay? Yes, check it daily because you might miss one. Go through all the little critters you're interested in, yeah? Because you might miss one. And you might have to wait a whole other week before you can see it again. This is the first thing I do every single day is check that bloody critter thing. Yes. Number 4. Do not time travel. We might be a magical ruler capable of all sorts of mysterious and magical things, but time traveling is not one of them. I learnt this one the hard way, folks. I had previously time travelled for Animal Crossing, so then I had to sync my time back to the internet, and yeah, poof, my whole save was ruined. None of my apple trees would grow, nothing, I was getting no chests or anything. It was really sad, really sad. Number 5. Indie Tree, Pedwa, Pimp. Oh, Pimp! Yes, Pimp. Your collection tab tells you the locations of the things you bloody need. How amazing is that? I was wondering why I wasn't getting any topaz, and it turns out you can only get that by mining in the plaza. I like that. The information you need is actually in the game. It's so handy. And if you haven't played the game in a while, and you're going back to it, you can just look up things and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Well, almost everything. Because you wouldn't be here otherwise. Gotcha! Number 6, Jueg. Unlocking Moana's boat and Wally's garden was such a big help. That I should have done it as soon as I was able to. And not only that, I should have upgraded it as soon as I was able to, because you can get more benefits from it. Number 7, Scythe. So I asked my Discord server what they wished they knew before starting up the game, and one person said that you can't make out with Ursula. Now, I'm not one to judge whatever floats your boat. Wait before you go, that isn't that kind of video. It's okay, it's okay. That there is a point to this. That got me thinking, they do actually have a good point. You can't currently assign Ursula or Ariel a role to help you out with, meaning you can't really hang out with them. So don't count on Ursula being your sexy gardener or Ariel being your fishy buddy, even when she's evolved to walk on land. Number 8. Uith. You can get Dreamlight for doing almost anything in the game. So there's currently no real need to transfer a lot of it into Dreamlight. Unless it's for a quest, of course. I think there's actually a certain quest that asks you to do that, so just do it for that one quest, but don't do it otherwise. Because Dreamlight is so easy to get, okay? I know you're wanting to unlock all these different biomes and you've got those shiny dream shards just shining away. Put them down. Step away from the crafting table. And while you're at it, hold on to those night shards, because they are super useful too. Hoard everything. Leave nothing left unhoarded. Number 9, Naur. The map is so handy, guys. Okay, it's so handy dandy. Why is it handy? I think you should be asking, why isn't it handy? Because it shows you almost everything. It shows you exactly where the characters are, whether they're sleeping, whether they're just out having a stroll. You'll always be able to find your pal because of the map. Your map is also handy to tell you when your plants need tending. The names of the different biomes, handy for when you're just starting out and learning the game. And not to mention you can fast travel around the place. Now I bet you're wondering, what's number 10 gonna be? Well, number 10, Derg in Welsh. Number 10 is Derg in Welsh. And number 10, we are going back to number 1 a bit here, but wait before you go. It's going to be super helpful, I promise. So there's this little button on the Switch, okay, well for me anyway, it's the up button on the D-pad thing on the Switch. I think it's a D-pad, I don't know. And basically, when I was hanging out with one of my buddies one day and I just happened to click this button, this little blurb of text comes up. Your companion can find more crops while you garden. Chances increase with the friendship level of every character in the village who has this bonus. Meaning, the more gardeners you have, the more profits, honey. Woohoo! Give me those star coins. Anyway, that was my video on 10 things I wish I knew before starting to play Disney Dreamlight Valley. As I said, I have a rather unhealthy obsession with this game, so if you would like to feed that obsession further by letting me make another video about it and you have an idea for my unhealthy obsession to make a video idea about it, yeah? Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, darlings, don't you? Yes, you do. Of course you do. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. Yes! Yay for unhealthy obsessions! I'm gonna go back to playing now. Ta-ta!